We've got a game in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium. It's the Liberty Flames and the Western Michigan Broncos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Broncos head coach before the game. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So Western Michigan's offense will come out first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
On the ground, it's Green. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Makes a grab past the marker. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps this opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The play fake. Unloads it left. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
It's really tough to know because you're not going to practice in these conditions. You don't go outside and practice with the snow beating down and you freezing your tail off. So you kind of got to get to know what you can do and what you can't do. And right now, that first drive, you know, passing was a struggle.
Wants to throw. It's Henderson. Oh, pressure's coming. He's going to take a shot. Got him downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the...
He's going for a big play downfield. Picked off to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. interception.
Man, I think they're going to look back on this one, guys, just with frustration, just an opportunity missed. Your defense did the best thing they could do, starting the game, forcing a turnover. Now you get the ball, and you give it right back. So the momentum you had and the energy that was in the building, now it goes swinging right back to the other side. Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. The Flames in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Henderson. He's going to take off. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Fresh set of downs going to the air. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for room, it's Coleman. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. From the gun on 3rd down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Keeps it on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like, they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They give it to him again. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. right back to the well. Runs through a tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air, it's Lowry. Misses badly on that one. And the Broncos come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Push is ahead. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
In traffic, it's Barnett. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
You know, games have ebbs and flows to them, and good things happen and bad things happen, but everything is going this offense's way on this drive. This thing has been textbook. Really nice cadence by the play caller. He's mixing in different looks, keeping this defense on their heels. They have just matriculated the football down the field in control, and now they're in the red zone. This offensive drive has been really...
And he's in! Touchdown, Broncos! The extra point here would tie the game. And he did get that extra point through with no problem despite the snowy surface. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Final play of the quarter coming. Sells the run, wants to pass. Buys time to his left. Trying to make magic with his feet. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The run inside. It's Coleman. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup for 5 to the 23. The Flames want to crank the tempo. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. And the Flames will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Turns it loose deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
On the move, it's Coleman. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Out, ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And you could just feel, and wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looking for a crease to the left. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Burrowing for yardage. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Looking for the marker. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on 4th down.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Hits the hole. It's Green. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To throw, it's Lowry. Buying time to his right. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
He'll pull it down and run. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Week 12, you get through this far, you just hate to see it. We'll have Holly check on this injury a bit later on. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw. Back's got it on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the 2nd straight play.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another.
Just plowing ahead. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. And the Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back, put a good drive together.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
The Flames headed quickly to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rush right in his face. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He takes it at the 45. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Hands it off. He's just outside the 20-yard line. Stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Turning it on. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Ready to try the point after. And it's blocked. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. He's going to let it go. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has it with really good field position. First play of this drive. Right side, it's Buckley. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Left side is Parks. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Driving forward, it's Buckley. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with a look at Virginia Tech taking on the number 4 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Hokies, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Waldo Stadium. This defense has set the tone through 2 quarters of football. They've drawn a line in the sand, and they've held it. It's why they'll take a lead into the second half, and it could be why they come away with a big victory.
The Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
The Flames head coach told me at the half, his quarterback, not typically one to turn it over like this. He has an opportunity right now taking the field on offense to start the third quarter. He said ball security has to be at the top of the mind. Slow down, take what the defense gives you, and make sure we're holding on to the football. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Plows his way ahead. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Flames are in the hurry-up.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Back's got it on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Taken down. Long way to go on second down. He'll set up to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Flames getting set on 1st and 10.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. It's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. He splits the uprights. That'll cut the lead to 13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter, cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And the Broncos send out the punt unit. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
The Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up. Inside. Sees a crease. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Flames. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He leaves it with the back. Just smothered on the play.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Dumps it to the back. Out wide left, it's Green. They are on the move. down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Quarterback changing the play. On the ground, it's Green. Shakes off the defender. And he's tackled, brought down to the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them. Successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Back to throw, it's Lowry. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That one's not even close. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. While they have a look at the injured player, will take a timeout. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. That's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Leaves it in his belly. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. And the Flames moving quickly to the line. Gives it. Powers through the defender. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Ooh. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Moving the pocket, it's Henderson. It's dropped after taking the hit.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gonna run it. It's Udo. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Why not get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bounce it off that right upright and through. The lead is now back down to 9.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Western Michigan sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Out wide right, it's Parks.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Takes the handoff. It's Buckley. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run him again. Uh-oh, look out. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
The give. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. Selling the fake. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, it's Green. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Runs through the tackle. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
A first down run on the doorstep. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Making the adjustment on the play. He'll keep it on second down. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. They're all over him. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Pulls and fires complete.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pulls it in on the right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Still looking. He's going to run it. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Snapped on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Changing the routes with his receivers. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Takes the handoff. It's Orr. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. With a minute 52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Tight end now in motion. The give. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The give to the left. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the return, it's Payne. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
To the air, it's Henderson. Look out! And they got it. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.